Hey everyone, Sam here from Vyron Electric Bikes, and today's video is about the Vyron Hauler cargo bike assembly. So I'm just going to give you a run through. I'm not going to actually put it together, but I'll give you the run of events of how to do it. So firstly, when you get your bike, open up the top and then cut down each side of it so you can actually drag the bike out because it's very heavy. Once you've done that, actually get some cable cutters or some scissors and cut off all the cable ties and remove all the packaging materials, making sure you don't cut any cables. It's pretty important, so just keep an eye on that. Once you've done that, you're going to have to lean it against something, and I'm just going to change. First thing you need to do is actually this stem here. You need to loosen these bolts, spin it around 180 degrees so it's facing that way, and then add your handlebars, making sure all the wires come out the left-hand side of the frame. So just do that. So these ones are pretty much vertical here. Once you've done that, you put your front wheel on. So you need to obviously line up your disc brake, and then you've got these little inserts here as well. You need to put those in. So make sure the bike's sitting up nice and straight. Do them up nice and tight with a shifter, and away you go. From there, you need to put your stand on. So your stand has just got the one screw, as you can see down there. So you need to put a 1/2 inch socket underneath and then a 6mm Allen key on top. Twist that, making sure none of these wires actually get in the way and get crimped. Once you've done that, I find what's best is, see these screws here, here and here. Remove one side and also remove this one here as well. On the other side, just loosen them. Once you've loosened that, this rack will be a bit wobbly, but that's what we want it. So once you've taken this screw and this screw out, there's an insert that goes in here. There's two different sizes, okay? And then there's two different screw sizes. One's about 40mm, the other one's about 30mm long. So you put the insert in, and then you attach this, and then you'll get a new screw that goes in here as well, and then just use this existing screw. Once you've done that and it's in, don't do them up tight yet, just put them in loosely so you've got a good bit of thread, and then you do the other side. Once you've done the other side, do them all up nice and tight. From there, we need to put these pads on. As you can see, these pads here, they're just Velcroed on. You can take them apart, it's a lot easier. Once you've done that, then just attach these here. As you can see here, how that's done. There. From there, you've got these bars. The bars are in the box, but they're in their separate own box. So you've got some 20mm screws and 25mm screws. So your 20mm screws go in here. Just use your Allen keys there, and your 25 goes here, because as you can see, it's a bit wider, needs to be a bit longer. Anyway, do them up all nice and loosely. So it's just sitting there, and once it's all on, then do them up all nice and tight. Your seat goes on pretty easily. Just undo that, slide your seat in, and then do that up as well. From here, there's your pedals. You've got a left and right pedal, so make sure you get that right, because you don't want to thread those cranks. Moving forward, you can just put your mudguard in here, and then as you can see here, you've got these little fittings there as well. They're all in the boxes anyway. You'll see them there. From here, you just put your front rack on. These bolts are already here, so you just put that on nice and tight, line it all up loosely, and then once they're all in loosely, do them up tight. And as you can see here, we've got the front light, and that comes separately, so you've got a little connector there, and then just use a couple of cable ties to put them together. You need to pump the tyres up, about 50 psi, but that's written on the side of the tyre. It has a range. From there, charge up your battery. This fitting here is just an extra battery mount, so don't worry about that. And if you've got any other questions, just give me a buzz. Thanks, guys.